Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Boston Celtics. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. And, guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Avery Bradley?
I've also got to say, Steve, that I really like how he's able to adapt defensively to really whatever the situation is. There are a number of ways he can come at you at that end of the floor.
The injury to the electrifying guard, Rajon Rondo. That's the story here, Clark. He is out.
And you're right, Kevin. As bad as it's turned out to be, it tells you a little bit about his toughness that when they took him to the locker room after he got hurt last game, he wanted to come back out and get on the court.
Yeah, and credit the team for putting his long-term health first, because this guy clearly is a gamer, and I'm sure he's looking to get back out there.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to talk with Brad Stevens for a minute. I asked him about the hurdle of scoring efficiently against one of the best defenses the league has to offer. He told me it's all about effort, intelligence, and getting stops themselves. He said, we know there will be stretches where we hit a little dry spell, but we can't get rattled. We've got to stick to our guns and just stick with it. Guys, if they can get a win here, they'll even the season series at 1 game apiece.
Terrific, Doris. Thanks. They put a lot of thought into how they're going to match up against the opposing defense, guys.
And so they should, because that's what it's going to take. This is such a tough D to break down. They're going to have to play a smart game offensively.
Well, there's no denying that. I mean, you're not going to get by on skill alone. And you've got to have the strategy and the skill working together.
From deep, Green, and that one's good. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back. They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
It was red hot. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. And that one's good.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Fires the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Robin Lopez is checked in for the Bulls. Thomas against Grant. Thomas kicks to Brown. And just miss after miss right now. That's doubting for Chicago. They won that game against Brooklyn.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize the team and bring it together.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
And taking a look now at stats for Isaiah Thomas. Good season for him last year. 11th in scoring, 14th in free throw percentage, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
Tell you what, he really saved this team's bacon in several games last year. And oh yeah, one of the most dependable scorers in the league too.
Some changes for Boston. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Horford. Avery Bradley comes in for Brown. And it's Rozier in for Isaiah Thomas. Here's red hot again, Chicago.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Olynyk defended by Gibson. Rozier the pass to Green. Offensive rebound Celtics. Here's Johnson. Can't cash in from close range.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip. Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Boston ball. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. Fifth on the list, the Celtics.
This was one of the better scoring teams last year. They had a lot of different offensive weapons to choose from, and they knew exactly how to use them most effectively.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Boston. They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Risky pass.
Boston shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. So for Chicago right now, red hot in its small forward. Isaiah Cannon is out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Portis in at the force line. And Bradley gets it to go.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against Charlotte.
They just look stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover. And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
That's good. 34 points for Red Hot.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Poked away, and they're pushing it up. Pull-up jumper. Shot's good.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
The Celtics have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Thomas dishes to Bradley. Horford. Here's Crowder. Boston, no good that time either.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
Thomas with the ball. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Hornets in Charlotte. To halt the run, Crowder. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Red Hot's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And the previous meeting was a win for them and a huge day for the bench. The reserves really stepped it up with their scoring.
Greg, we know how important it is when you can go to your reserves without much drop-off in production. It gives you a big advantage. I know they'd love to see that again tonight.
Crowder kicks to Jerebko. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Boston Celtics. Their next game is at Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. 6 to shoot. Fades back. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And here's what the Chicago Bulls schedule is looking like. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Chicago's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Red hot. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And also, I have great admiration and respect for the number of minutes he plays. He does it game in and game out, too, so he clearly is an Iron Man.
Ball's knocked loose. Brown kicks to Johnson. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 6 points for Johnson.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
The pass to Red Hot. Ring shot on the way. Drained for 2 points.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. There's Green with the three. Again, the miss by Green.
He hit a three in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
The shot's good from Red Hot.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Celtics shooting just 31% in the game. And he jams it with authority.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Here's Rozier. He's got a clear path. Here's Red Hot. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
Rozier, the pass to Green. Here's Rozier. Shot to stop the run. That one wide left.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Here's Red Hot. And Boston with the rebound.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
There's the double team with Grant. And Grant with the clear path to the hoop. The finger roll finish at the bucket. 60 points for Red Hot.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
For three. No good. And it's Boston the other way. Here's Rozier. And the call will be against Red Hot. That's his first foul. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Bulls out front, opening up a huge gap. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time.
Well, we've got a moment to look back at last year's Bulls. Third in rebounding, third in three-point shooting, and they were top 10 in free throw percentage. That's always helpful in winning games.
Yeah, and going back to their rebounding, very few teams could outmuscle them inside. The size and toughness to scrap for every carom off the backboard.
We've got Brown. Avery Bradley is out there with Isaiah Thomas. Then it's Amir Johnson. And it's Horford in at the center. That's the Boston 5.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Red Hot the pass to Wade. Grant outside. Tries a three. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. And it's 9 points for Jaren Grant. The Celtics have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Johnson kicks to Brown. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Chicago's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. No good from Red Hot.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Bulls making a switch here. Into the Bulls, shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. That's good.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Passes it to Green. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. Chicago making some changes. Portis comes in for Robin Lopez. And it's Isaiah Cannon in for Grant. Cannon the pass to Red Hot. The shot misses. Great D that time from Green. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. They set the pick. Shot is off. Excellent D that time from Red Hot. Launches it. And Boston with the rebound. He kicks it to Urebko. Poke loose. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Red Hot. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Here's Rozier. Pass to Urebko. Here's Rozier. Feeds to Urebko. The Celtics working the ball around now. Brown outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jaylen Brown's got 4 points this quarter. Chicago's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. The shot's good from Red Hot.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Here's Rozier. And he gets it to go. Rozier's got his first basket of the night. The Bulls have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. The D got there too late, and he'll go to the line. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. The Bulls third.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
Chicago making some changes. Both free throws good from Red Hot. The Celtics have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Tipped away. Tries to save it. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Mirotic the pass to Felicio. And the shot is good. Mirotic has got 5 now.
You know, he's got a lot of inches on the defender in that matchup, and he can just shoot right over the top of him without worrying about being bothered.
Bradley with the ball. Wade picks him up. Lets it go with a three. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Thomas with the ball. Now defended by Red Hot. By himself. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Mickey passes to Green. He dishes it to Crowder. Back to Green. To end the run. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That free throw missing. Chicago making a switch here. And he's good on the second. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. So the Bulls 5 right now. Red Hot, he's in at shooting guard. Tony Snell is out there with Portis. Then there's Isaiah Cannon. And it's Felicio in at the 5, roaming the paint. Knocked loose. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Snell, the pass to Red Hot. Another 3 for Chicago.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
And it has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Outside, Green, wide open. Misses off the right iron.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it, are you kidding me? They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Red Hot. Rebound, Boston.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
In transition, here come the Bulls. The finish, the coast-to-coast dunk.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
Here's Rozier. Pass to Hunter. Boston again missing. Chicago's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Red Hot with nobody on him. He buries the jumper.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Here's Rozier. Shot to stop the drought. It's rebounded by Red Hot. Red Hot's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. From outside the arc. Rebound by Olynyk. Celtics shooting around 29% from the floor. A tough night for them all around on the offensive end. And that one's good. Hunter.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
There's a good screen. Cannon, the pass to Red Hot. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And the call will be against Red Hot. That's foul number 2 for him. Your Rebco's checked in for Boston. There's the pass to Rozier. No good on the triple. The Bulls have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Snell, that's good.
Now that's confidence right there. Passing up an easy 2 on the break and letting it fly from three-point range.
Rozier, the pass to Jerebko. That's tipped. One-on-one here. Passes it to Red Hot. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Another 3 for Chicago.
Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition, and that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. You want to be aggressive offensively, but at the same time, you need defensive balance so you can get back in transition.
Here's Rozier. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Hunter. No good again that time. Hunter's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Pass to Red Hot. Offensive rebound. Shoots the 3. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And the Bulls, another 3.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out. You know, with that kind of height disadvantage, all the defender can do is look up, watch him punch it home, and hope he doesn't get landed on.
Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Takes the 3, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Good.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Cannon, the pass to Red Hot. Another 3 for Chicago.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams in their effectiveness from the three-point line.
It has been pronounced, no doubt about it. Definitely a big factor to this point in the game.
He feeds it to Olynyk. The pass to Rozier. Nice ball movement by Boston. Jerebko can't get it to go.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Boston shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. And the call will be against Red Hot. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Brown is checked in for Mickey. Got a piece of it. Brown kicks to Hunter. Rebounded by Red Hot. Red Hot's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Jacks up a 3. That one goes. Count it.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
And the Celtics with possession here. Here's Rozier. Passes it to Hunter. Boston, no good that time either.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
Here's Red Hot. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Wow. What can you say?
So it's Boston now. And the call will be again. Knocks it loose. Into Al Horford. And here's the fast break. Here's Red Hot. Throws down the breakaway jam.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we leave you with the Jordan Player of the Game, Red Hot.
Well, congratulations on breaking the NBA record for points scored in a game. That's a pretty incredible feat. You have now surpassed some of the legends in the history of this league. How does it feel to be in their company?
Well, thank you so much, first of all. I feel like I'm on top of the world right now. It's hard to describe. It was just one of those days where my shots were hitting. I felt invincible out there.